Hey everyone, George Kors here, and today I'm thinking about The Philosophy of Translation by Damion Searls. One of the most interesting things that I noticed in this work by Searls, who is a very famous translator, was his discussion and unpacking of this idea of what is a faithful translation, which turns out to be maybe not as nuanced a conversation amongst readers as we might hope it to be. This is one of those things where I think the question of what constitutes a faithful translation is actually very, very complicated. And Searles, for what it's worth, does a pretty decent job in the philosophy of translation, raising that question: what actually constitutes faithfulness in the act of translation? It's much, much more complicated than we think, and it reminded me of my training in linguistics. And one of the things I was thinking about here is, you know, how do we know that the expression of one idea across languages is reliably, and pardon me, easily done? And there's a lot of competing and difficult theories to deal with that, and some of them are completely erroneous. The deeply racist Sapir-Whorf theory, for example, one that has been readily debunked in linguistics. So if you're out there thinking about translation, one of the things you might ask yourself is, what constitutes faithfulness to you? What constitutes the translator, being faithful to a text? And I would be interested to see more, discussion from that from readers, because more commonly these days, U.S. American audiences are engaging with some more translation, more than they maybe have in the past. And I would definitely be curious to see, are these folks who are on social media, for example, what are they thinking constitutes a good translation? Are we just being, nice to translators because they're doing the act of translation? Or is there something else in there in the language, as Damion Searls might imply, that is what constitutes a really high quality translation? Something to think about. I hope you think about it. I hope you're safe. Follow me on socials if you want to at GBK728. You can go to my website, georgekors.com. You can buy Always the Wanderer Sing Lazarus. Thank you, everybody. I hope you are safe and have a good day. Thank you so much.